Hola, it is I, Denisha Samuels. And if you are listening to the sound of my voice, then that means that you are catching this on the replay. So just hashtag replay viewer, happy Sunday, all that kind of great stuff. Tonight we're going to talk about how to reprogram your mind for success because it does not just come instantly. Okay? So let me share this to my group, the Corporate Hustlers, as always, because I got to share with my peoples. And then we'll get started. In the meantime, while I do that, as always, if you ever need help or you have questions, you can always email me at hello@corporatehustleu.com. And we do have a new brand alert that I'll tell you about at the end of the live. That's pretty exciting. Who doesn't love a good brand alert? And hello, Mr. Samuels. And let's see, what else? Let me share in a group. The name of my group, if you're not in it, is the Corporate Hustler Effect. Or if you're catching this somewhere else, do that there. Hey, Deidre, how are you all tonight? So I just got back from the movies. I got to see Angel Has Fallen. Y'all got to go see it if you haven't seen it. It was date night. I love action movies, you know what I'm saying? And in it, I'm not going to spoil the movie for you guys, but it's a lot of trill action in there. Let me tell you guys why I chose a mindset success or how to reprogram yourself, because most of the things that are blocking us are mental. And so I did some research. I dig deep, and I did some other research on top of that to figure out, how are wealthy people, quote unquote successful people, how are they able to manifest success differently from us, right? And by us, I mean, people who work our 9 to 5s, and then we come home and we still try to build additional streams of income to bring that wealth mentality to our families, to our homes, and you have to, do it in both worlds. You have to actually, still work your 9 to 5 and still believe in that quote unquote good job. And at the same time, you still have to then manifest things that you've never seen before, build wealth opportunities that you've never seen in your family before, be that quote unquote generational curse breaker, to make sure that the next generation does not actually do what you did, right? That you're having different conversations with your children, that you're having different conversations with your spouses than you heard your parents have, right? So how do you do that? You begin to actually define success, right? So let me tell you why you need a success mindset first, right? Like I said, most of us think we have it because we set these goals like graduate from high school, graduate from college, let's get 6-figure job, or a job with benefits, or a job that means I don't have to call my mama, or a job that means you got out of your parents' house, right? Some of our success goals look like that, right? And that's how you're judging success, which is not a problem. That's really how you want to do it. But I want to discuss with you how you can improve and grow and reprogram yourself to be positive and successful, right? So the mind is such a powerful thing, and it's what drives us to our real success, right? If you can master your mind, you can master any goal that you set forth. I know that my actions are driven by your mindset. So when you're inactive, you have to go and think about why. So for me, I was inactive, right? I'll get inactive all the time because, I'll just compare myself to people that I'm doing quote unquote better than, and then I think I'm doing something, right? So you have to actually make sure that you are in control of your mind at all times, right? Because it can just drift off, right? So that's why I wanted to train my mind for success. So the first thing I did was I stopped looking at society's standard of what success was, right? So by society's standard, I'm already successful because I was a teen mom and I have a 6-figure job. And then that means that, oh, you're great, you're perfect, you out here killing it, girl, right? So to all my friends, my family, you killing the game, you good. So if I let society tell me I was successful, then I would just stop right there and I would plateau and I would just be like, boom, I'm done, right? But I set a standard for myself, right? So you have to set your own standard and come out of what society says. Let's say I came from a long line of nurses, like a lot of my aunts are nurses, my mom's a nurse, my grandmother was a nurse, and here comes Demetria, the marketing major that's also an IT geek, that's in IT, doing it. Again, not following what I was programmed to do, but making sure that I followed my own path, and I made sure that I knew what success looked like. So you need to do the inner work to tell yourself what success looks like and what it feels like, right? Because people will tell you you're successful and you don't feel it in the inside, right? And that's because you haven't defined it for yourself. And so how do you can do that? A good tool to do that is with a journal. So if you journalize and you really get descriptive of what success feels like, does it feel like, for me, it feels like I can have all my bills on auto draft, right? Auto draft, like I ain't even worried about it. It's good, the money's in the bank, right? That might be what success feels like for you. Boom, no problems. Or it might feel like anytime I walk up into work, if somebody talking crazy to me, I can walk right back out. That might be what success feels like for you. Or it might feel like anytime your parents call you or your children call you, you can cut the check. That might be what success feels like for you as well. So again, write it down, see what it feels like in a journal so that you know when you get there, right? Because you're not celebrating your small wins because you have no idea. Right. And I got caught up like that because I didn't know what my success was. I wasn't celebrating my small wins. Like when I first sold my ebook, I was so busy on like, oh, I'm not a bestseller, but hey, I started selling ebooks and I started creating an additional stream of income. So I should celebrate that win. Right. But because I let other people's idea drive what my success was, I was taken away from myself. So again, make sure you know what success means to you. You write it down and it's clear. And I think the best tool for you to do that with is a journal because you need something to hold you accountable for. So you can go back and hold yourself accountable for that actual action, right? So let's celebrate our wins. Let's aim for our own actual success. And that way we're not worried about what they're doing on Instagram. We're not worried about what they're doing on Facebook. We just worried about what success feels like for us internally. Whether that looks like 6 figures, whether that looks like you just cutting checks, whether that looks like you retired at home, whatever it looks like for you. Number 2, you must look for opportunity. And I'm not talking about opportunity that comes slap you upside the face. I'm not talking about opportunity when you're sitting in the one-on-one with your boss and they say, here you've been promoted, or would you like this position? No, I need you to go seek and expand your business, your career, and your next life. So if you wait for the opportunity to come to you, it will never come. You must go seek it. So I don't care who you got to go meet, where you got to go, what book you got to create. You must go find the actual opportunity, right? That is how you look for opportunity. So that means emailing some people like, will you mentor me? If that means investing in business coaches, if that means, asking for the project at work before they ask you, came out of left field like, excuse me, can I be on this project? You must go seek the opportunity so that you can grow. And it's also about controlling your surroundings and your attitude about it, right? So that means that in any environment, you're going to find opportunity. I remember when I first started at my company and I was at the lowest of the lowest totem pole in IT. I was a specialist, which means, nothing. I was hourly. And I remember people telling me, they don't really let everybody cross-train. They don't let everybody do this. They don't let everybody do that. And I was like, that's not going to happen, Coach Cheese. So I went and saw an opportunity in which I went and asked the whole team that nobody ever wanted to cross-train with, can I come cross-train with you guys? Nobody didn't want that because they had an on-call that was 24/7, because they, quote-unquote, had a hard task to do. That's the exact team that I went and found because I felt like if I could conquer the hardest thing there, then that would set me up for success. And lo and behold, it did. But again, I didn't wait for my boss to say, would you like to cross-train? What team would you? Here are your choices. No, in any environment, I'm going to find an opportunity. And that is a success mindset. So I don't care if you're sitting on Skid Row. I don't care what you're doing. You need to find a way to find the opportunity. I don't care if you have the shittiest job of them all. Like you're like, I hate my job. I hate my life. I need you to snap out of it and find the opportunity because it's sitting there. And that is where it helps you learn how to grow and profit, and it becomes a habit. You're just like, man, a recession coming. You start rubbing your hands because you know there's an opportunity. Man, a bull market is coming. You start rubbing your hands because you know there's an opportunity. Whatever the environment is, you adapt into it, right? So the next thing I need you to do to get to reforming and reprogramming yourself is you need to believe that success is not accidental, it's not random, and it's not luck. Let me say that again for the people in the back. It's not accidental, it's not random, and it's not luck. Successful people don't accidentally get that way, they don't randomly get that way, and it damn sure ain't luck. But it is a manifestation of all of your hard work and the opportunities that you decided to take advantage of and actually execute when your time came. So did you actually think about your decisions and the choices that you did? Was it like, dang, had I chose to stay at that job one more year, or had I made the decision to leave that job, or had I made the decision to start the business, start the vlog, start the whatever, write the book, right? These are the things that you can control. And when your hard work begins to manifest, you will see the success. And then that's how people tell you that, quote unquote, overnight success. No, there's no such thing as an overnight success. It was that their opportunities met them where they were, and they manifested it, right? Let me see. Oh, for that one, oh my goodness, I need you to read the book called Who Moved My Cheese, y'all. Y'all gonna hear me talk about that a lot. And let me tell you how I got the book Who Moved My Cheese. So, yeah, I got it from my actual job, which is hilarious. But I was actually at training to get my 6 Sigma green belt. So I was chilling at training, minding my business. And I got a phone call that said that we were going to go through a merger and that we were fired, but not really fired, but we had to re-interview for our jobs. And I'm like, dang, I felt like almost like I got fired on my day off, but I didn't actually get fired. But I did have to go through a merger. And so you had to interview for your job. And when I got through with my training, because I did get my 6 Sigma green belt, I was like, you can give me this. When I got back to work that Monday, everybody had a book on their desk, and it was Who Moved My Cheese, right? And if you never read this book, it's a really short book to read. It'll take you about a second to read it. But when you read Who Moved My Cheese, it's about 2 mice, and they're going through this, maze, and they have to make a decision whether they're going to stay with this one block of cheese that they got that might end up running out, or are they going to chance it and go out there and go look for other opportunities, right? And when you read it, you realize, wow, one, I realized I didn't like the fact that anybody could control my cheese. And 2, I realized that we do hem and haw, and we'll stay with that piece of cheese until it's all gone and then say somebody did us wrong, when we never actually went out there and found a second opportunity or found more cheese or found how to get more cheese, right? So you can wait around, you can pray on it, you can luck it up, but it's not luck, it's not random, and it's not accidental how you go find more cheese, how you get that money, how you get that more profit. But it is a manifestation of your work, the opportunities that were executed, and the choices and decisions that are guiding your path. So, are you aligning yourself with people who are guiding your path somewhere positive? Who are those 5 people you're talking to? How often do you talk about money? How often do you talk about success? If you need somewhere to talk about success and money and manifesting it and get it in, I invite you to join the Corporate Hustlers, because y'all know I come through all the time. And I doubt if you ever are around me for more than 30 to 45 minutes, if it's not going to come up. How to make you better, how to make the world better, how to get it in, right? I doubt it. So check who you're around, and then go check out the book, Who Moved My Cheese, right? And number 4, affirmations or pep talks is what I need you to do. You need to find a way to get into the spirit of the future. Meaning, like, I know I'm going to get out here and kill it today, period. It's almost like, how players, they hype themselves up. They see the victory before it's done. That's not accidental that you see yourself taking the final shot, and then when it actually happens, you hit it. It's because they're manifesting it. They're seeing their vision. They're affirming themselves doing it ahead of time. Well, don't think just because you're not an athlete, that does not apply for you. So I don't care if you're doing a small project at work. You need to see the finish line of your VP saying, great job, here go a bonus. Or you need to see yourself finishing the manuscript, turning it into Amazon, and seeing the actual book on Amazon.com, right? And people clicking the button and the money coming to your account. You need to see yourself buying your child the house when they graduate. You need to see yourself buying the land. You need to see yourself doing it, because if you can't visualize it in your mind, then it doesn't know how to execute it and get there to push you there, right? So imagining your dreams and goals is not just like woo-woo, because I used to be like in network marketing, and they used to like kill it with that affirmation this, affirmation that, and I really didn't understand what they were saying. But it really wasn't about the words that I was saying, but it's more so about what I'm visualizing when I say the words. Meaning, are you actually seeing yourself go live and helping somebody change the way they are? Are you actually seeing your clients lined up paying you inside and out of corporate? So just make sure that you're doing that. I saw myself at the top of my IT world. I saw myself like, you know what? I could be a principal analyst just like they can. And visualize, what did they do? What were their habits? What were they doing? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be salary. I'm gonna come in. People like, what time you get to work? When I wake up and I go. How did I get there? Because I wanted a job where I woke up and I went. So just make sure you always know that your affirmations and your pep talks to yourself matter. You are in your mind 24/7. If you're not controlling it and you're not mastering it, that's how you keep complaining and straying away so much, right? And these were just 4 ways that I really thought and sat down and said, you know, these are the 4 ways that I constantly make sure that I am taking control of my mind so that I'm always in control of my success. Right? So let me know in the comments how you control your success and how you control your mind, right? Because I don't think you talk about that too much. Your mental wealth. You know, that's what I'm gonna start calling it, your mental wealth. I know y'all talk about mental health. Let's talk about mental wealth. But I need you to get a mindset of success. It's just powerful. And yeah. Audit controls your future. Yeah, it's just crazy. But let me go over up here. Oh, I did tell y'all at the end I was going to have some brand news, so I'll tell y'all that. But before I do that, if you think that you are even remotely want to learn how to build income streams, then you need to click on bit.ly/corporate exec lounge 2019, right? Or email me at hello@corporatehustleu.com, right? To see if you need to be in my beta program that launches really soon. I'm really excited about it. And it goes right along with my brand that has been built. Forever, you guys know me as the corporate hustler, and I'm always going to be a corporate hustler, right? But what I truly do for you guys, what I love doing for you guys is being an income stream architect, right? So I love taking your knowledge, your gifts and your talents, and then showing you how you can build income streams using them without trading time for money. Because you cannot get back time, but you can get back money. So I don't teach you how to side hustle where we trade time for money. That's cute. You can do that on your own. But when you're ready to leverage your knowledge, your gifts, and your talents to actually build streams of income without trading time for money, then that's when you need to hook up with me, right? Because that's what I do best. That's what I'm an expert at. That's why I'm a networking beast. That's why I'm a LinkedIn expert. That's how come I believe in these income streams, and I still am able to be president of my sororities nonprofit, and I'm still able to, I guess, have a relationship that I got married. You see what I'm saying? Because I do not trade time for money. I don't even believe in that no more. Like, that's a negative ghostwriter in my city girl where it's like, period, I'm not trading time for money. No day of the week. So again, you can call me Demetria Samuels, the Income Stream Architect, and I invite you to work with me, because that would be, bombdignity.com. And the way you do that is you go to bit.ly corporate exec lounge 2019, or you can email me at hello@corporatehustleu.com. And as always, whenever you want that good content that's just you and me in a car, you can always head to my podcast, The Corporate Hustle. The podcast will still be there for you guys. The Facebook group is still there. And in the deep of my heart, I'm always I'm always here to hustle with you. But when we evolve and we again create that mindset shift, that reprogram, I realize that I am an income stream architect, and that's what I do for my clients, truly. And I truly enjoy doing that for them, because they need people like me to be like, girl, why are you doing that, baby girl? Why are you sitting here trading time for money? I think my ancestors are trading enough time for money. So they don't need me to do the same. But again, that is what we were talking about tonight. It's Sunday night. Again, I had a great time at the movie seeing Angel Has Fallen. If you haven't seen it, do that. And do join the Corporate Hustle Facebook group and hang out with me. And hey, sub, I saw football season has clearly begun. You cutting up on the lives. Hey, Ty. Hey, Amber, Miss Security, and Latoria. Hey, how are you doing? And then, hey, Kurt. And yeah, I know Facebook has that little lag, but if you have any questions about income streams, if you have any questions about a wealth mindset, LinkedIn, or anything that involves money, feel free to drop it in the comments or email me hello@corporatehustleu.com. Y'all know I'll wait a couple of seconds for Facebook to catch up with that. And then I'm going to introduce this so I can go do the next thing. You know how that is. All right. You know me, I don't see no questions. So I will, wait, I need to get with you soon. Yes, Amber, you go to, why you put that Billy in there? Email me or I'll send you the link for my calendar. Because you know the sorority season has started. So I'll send you the link for my calendar. You jump on it. Let me see, what is it? Let me get it for you, just in case. I think it's like client chat. I always forget it. I think I changed it. I think that's why. Email me, Amber. Or DM me, because you know me personally. So just DM me, and I'll get you on my calendar. Anybody else have a question? All right. I will talk to you guys soon. I hope that you get yourselves together. Get these habits together and get it in.